Hey, what you doing, Diane? Yeah, I messed up when I opened it a while ago. I messed up on it. I hope. Oh, bang! How you doing, Mr. Tim? Yeah, they wasn't getting too rough when I was in there. You door dashing, Mo Bang? Uh-oh, that's not good. Boy, around here in Texas, there's been a stomach virus going around, and then all this damn pollen and stuff. Half the people around here are sick. It don't hurt to do that once in a while. I tell you what, it takes a while to get over that crud. You just bounce back overnight. Hey, you Steve, how you doing? Miss Janet is take two. Yeah, I screwed the first one up. I had that crap, and my ears still sound like I'm on the beach. Got so much damn fluid behind them. Janice, what are you up to, girl? It was down 92 again today. I think we all do. See? Uh-oh, you after a mouse again, huh? Profiling evil. Hey, we got some weird stuff on that damn internet. When I have trouble with mice here in this trailer is when it gets cold. The cold weather come in, and they want to get in and out of the weather. Well, it's still 70, 78 here. You know, that's one thing. I used to live down around San Antonio, and boy, there were scorpions. Of course, that's dry country. You go turning rocks over, you got to find them scorpions. And this country here, they're not. You don't hardly ever see one. Mm. Yeah, I know it. I've seen it before, Janice. That's crazy. Yeah, and y'all supposed to freeze tonight. I think it's supposed to get down to 68 tonight here, something like that. It's been weird. It's been warmer in Texas this winter than it has been in Arizona. Hello, Ariel. You know the only trouble with those kind of shows is that it get it. It's good to publicize them in one way, and it's bad in another. And, I think it gives idiots ideals. Yeah, they're doing well, huh, Janet? Oh me. Yeah, they do. And you know, people are weird. You go way back to the first hijacking, airplane hijacking, and that old guy bailed out and they never did find him. You never heard of a hijacking until then. Then they just went to popping up all over. Then they got where they went to killing every one of them, and that sort of, you don't hear of that anymore. Yeah, yeah, that's a two-edged sword, isn't it? There was some guy killed a rattlesnake on YouTube the other day, and boy, there this guy just blew up. Oh, the rats are just gonna take you away, and I couldn't keep my mouth shut anymore. I got on there and said, you know, if one rattlesnake is gonna control your rat population, he's either a badass snake or you ain't got many rats. Yeah, it's the time of year for the snakes too. You'll see them on the road getting run over. We don't have many rattlers here, but a lot of copperheads. Yeah, them tiger snakes are bad news. Other night I was on some channel and I thought the Mojave was the most deadly rattlesnake there was, but they were talking about a tiger rattlesnake is supposed to be worse than the Mojave. God damn, I forgot to put my mascara on today. I never had heard of the tiger. Right on the border of Arizona and New Mexico, there's a Indian sort of museum. They sell stuff, but they've got a room back in there that they got 26 varieties of rattlesnakes, and they're all alive. Well, mine was usually the opposite, Janice. I'd have them goggles on, running a cutting torch or something like that, and take them off, and the only place that was white was around your eyes. Looked like a coon. I just hope we're not fixing to do what we did last year. Last year, it went from winter to hotter than hell just in a week, and then it quit raining and stayed dry all summer. We've been getting showers and not heavy rains, but enough to keep everything really green and growing. But at least they don't do the mascara like they used to with the blue and the green and metal flake. That wasn't mascara, was it? That was eyeliner. I think well, that was popular back then. Well, y'all got a lot of rain this year, haven't you, Steve? Or more than normal. noticed here all the wildflowers are up, the blue bonnets, and we're starting to get some Indian paintbrushes coming up. I need to take some pictures of some of that stuff. That old desert will soak that moisture up. Mm, that really makes for, that's the way we were last year. The thing grew up, knee high, and then it dried up all of a sudden. It was to the point that we usually shred this place here, and we were scared to run that shredder, scared to hit a rock or something and get a spark and have you a fire. So far, we're green enough we don't have to worry about it. But yeah, it's like a king size lawnmower. They're like they use them on pasture land down here. Uh, you can get them 4 foot wide up to 24 foot wide. The 24 foot ones fold up and got multiple blades on them. It's just a big lawnmower. But they're most of them are so big that you got to really watch them. They'll dig into the ground, and when you do that, you go to hit them rocks, and then you got the spark. Man, those are itching. Ew. Now they've got a bunch of different names: brush cutters or stalk cutters, or a lot of you farmers that down here that raise corn and stuff. You going to bed, Steve? You have a good night, buddy. We ain't gonna stay on here too long tonight. I just popped in for a little bit. I got a full day tomorrow too. Mm. Did you do the 100-yard dash, Janet? I got a cousin that's goofy. She'll take her dog outside and she'll do it in flip flops at night. I got all over her here a while back. She like stepping on copper and she's been bit once. You better put them damn rubber boots on. People are crazy about snakes though. I was watching a video here the other day. A guy spent like 6 weeks in the hospital, 25 vials of antivenom, and they didn't think he was going to make it for a while, but he did. And what he did was he killed a rattlesnake and cut the head off. And instead of getting something and taking the head away, he reached down to pick it up. I mean, them heads are reflex. And that snake bit him in and dumped every bit of the poison he had in it, just a head. I had a snake scare the crap out of me one time. A rattler, about 4.5 foot, I guess, and pinned him down, cut his head off, and picked it up with a shovel and put it in some brush. And I come walking back by there, and that snake was coiled up, and the damn reflexes on that snake struck, and that damn neck bone on that thing hit me on the side of the leg. And I thought, oh shit, I done got bit. But it was just reflex. It make you jump up in the air and not come down to make sure it's clear. Woo, it's a big old snake. The biggest rattlesnakes in the United States are in Florida, and that eastern diamondback, they'll get 7, 8. I think they've had them up to 12 foot long. Yeah, it's a headless snake, and damn sure struck. He wouldn't have got through to me anyway, but if he had his stuff on, because I had some boots on, but one of the funniest things I ever saw in my life. I've got a buddy of mine that runs a big ranch out in West Texas, and there's a lot of rattlers out there, and they wear those chaps, popping that brush after them cattle, and that when that leather gets hard, uh, well, a snake hit it and just bounced off. Well, I was up there with Duke that day, and we were messing around and rode up on a little over 3 or 4 foot rattler, and they just reach out there and stomp them rattlesnakes to death. Well, Luke had bought a new pair of chaps. That snake struck and hung his one fang in the chap in them chaps. That new leather was soft. Now you talking about a Texas two-step. That snake was flopping around, hung up in that chap. Luke was doing a dance, boy. I was laughing so hard I like fell off hard. Well, they claim most people that get snake bit in the United States are from messing with them, trying to catch them or fooling with them, trying to make them strike. And they don't realize how fast them snakes can move. They outrun you. Rattler can. They don't do it very often. Most of the time they'll call up, but I was reading the stats on the snakes the other day, and they were talking about how many thousand people got bit, but most of them that get bit are in Africa, so, and most of the deaths are in Africa too. I guess they don't have anything to take care of it, or it's afford any help. Well, that's the thing about this copperhead we've got around here. If he's laying there, hello, Ringo. If he's laying there, he won't get out of the way. I don't care how much noise. You just lay there until you get too close to him, and then he'll strike. Rattlesnake will usually coil up and stay put. Damn copperhead, they don't move, period. And damn, they're hard to see if they're in leaves and stuff. Ringo, what are you doing tonight? You just going to work? Right. Damn, you got some wild hours, my friend. Ringo says he gets on them stilts and he's getting up in the world. If I had to walk around on stilts, I'd break my neck the first day. Yeah, that's what I was sitting there thinking, Diane. I don't know who come up with the stilts, but that was a pretty good invention. Oh yeah, I busted my butt a many a time on one of them things. Pogo sticks and hula hoops. Hula hoops and then got popular again. Be bouncing around on one of them things and come down crooked and go flying off to, in left field. I tell you what, I saw one that was just about as bad as that here the other day, Janice. What the hell they call them things? They've just got two wheels, and you stand on them and guide them by leaning. And there were 4 or 5 kids that got some for somebody bought them some, and they were trying to learn how to ride them things. You talk about some train wrecks now. Yeah, yeah, they got popular again. I was reading a deal the other day. They were, you know what, the most a patent that has had more, made more money and been around longer than any other patent. You got any idea what it would be? I figured it might be a hula hoop, but it wasn't. It was a safety pin. If somebody knew what they were doing to them hula hoops, they have 3 or 4 of them going at one time. The way Steve talks, yeah, we don't bounce as good as we used to do with Rango. When I was younger, I'd get on them construction jobs, walk them beams. I wouldn't do that on the bed now. I'd be on my belly hugging the beam. Hey, Daniel, how you doing tonight? Hmm. When I blew that knee out and busted all them ribs, that reminded me of that, Rango. I'd just be walking along, all of a sudden that knee would go. I'd hit the ground. I was thinking about you yesterday, Janet. I pickled some, and when I talk about eating eggs, I know where you are. But about a week ago, I pickled them quail eggs. You're supposed to leave them in the house box for 2 weeks, but I had to try one. Them things pretty good. I have to do some more of those. I'll put the rest of them back in them. I think I pickled 20 something, 25, something like that. When I pickle, I'm going to slice a jalapeno up and put in it. because because I don't know how you are about the eggs. Yeah, that's the way it needed for a while. And I've hurt my knees before, but this one was weird because it would go out to the side. Well, there's no catching it. If it goes to the front or back, you got a little chance of catching it, not to the side. You talking about all them eggs you had to handle? Yeah, that would be a turn off. We used to have a turkey processing plant here. Just did thousands of turkeys a day. I did most of the repair work, and the after you work around them for a while, get you where you don't want food with them. I love to eat eggs. I'm sort of glad that I can eat some of these quail eggs, but I got to really loading up on them, and they went to bother my belly a little bit. So I just eat a few now and then. That's about the way I am, Janet. You got to have them to cook with. Mm, okay. Well, I'm gonna cut this one short tonight. They, come on and say hello to everybody. Go put the coffee on and crawl up in my bed and try to get a little sleep. Yeah. Y'all folks that are lurking, come up there and spit your name out anyway, where we know who you are. Yeah, I need to go back and delete that one. I messed up and hit the wrong button, so I just closed it out. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Y'all all have a great night, and I appreciate y'all coming in. Y'all stay out of trouble.